Sounds good. And Buncha should be coming soon, I think. Alright, excellent. Nice. Hey. Hey, what's up? Yeah. That's a little pretty
It's definitely would definitely be something crazy. Like last match of the season. Doesn't matter. Are they bringing Warlock? Yeah, I found it. I see some Renounce Darkness Warlock.
Yeah, that would do it.
Renounce Darkness Warlock. Yep. Hill Road. If they both start both get it really early, so they almost double the size. And they also have Prince Malchazar in there too. That's
Go road.
you have to have the Molten Giant Paladin. Holy Wrath.
Oh, you're right. That is the most meat-casting deck. I
Yeah. Last Kaleidosaur is just this conceit paladin. It's not even good enough. What's really maybe in the ruin
Jungle Diet. That's a good
I would sometimes say Big Druid, but obviously you can't say that now. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right, I have 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes to finish this guy off. I have both combo pieces. Let's see how fast we can go here. All right, so. There's obviously some matter.
I did a combo Warlock with it cost 6 mana. There's a 4-card combo that cost 6 mana. It was pretty much a guaranteed kill. It's I can't remember its name. Major Domo Executus. You play a Major Domo, you use Treachery, and you board clear, and then you play Ragnaros. So all I had was the combo, and I had board clear, and I had Cycle. And the only time I lost was when I disconnected.
I may be finishing up this match because I'm not going to concede when my opponent's at 3 and I'm at 30. And yep, there we go. All right, cool. You can see it with the last second ago. So, all right. All right. So the spreadsheet. All right. Not that we need it, but. He hasn't accepted mine either. Is he actually on yet? Does he know he's supposed to play? Hello, everybody, and welcome to SHL Sunday Ticket. It is the last Sunday Ticket of Season 4 of SHL. I am Force of Will. I am joined tonight by Banja. Banja, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to see what kind of crazy decks these two players are playing.
Yes. Oh, I am too, because can I give you a little bit of background to this matchup? So, of course, this is still from the finals, the Sexy Hombres in Texas versus Tiny Fin Fan Club. And it's Rogue JT versus G-Kick. I believe this is a battle of the number 5 seeds for each team. Now, the catch is, this match doesn't really mean a whole lot. Because Sihoyun swept Animor on Salty Saturday, then this match doesn't actually mean anything, because even if Rogue JT were even to sweep his opponent, they would still not catch Tiny Fin Fan Club. So, of course, congratulations for Tiny Fin Fan Club for winning Season 4 of SHL. But what it does mean is we might see some meme decks tonight. So, we're still waiting for one of our two players to come on. Rogue JT is actually not online at the moment, so hopefully we should be hearing from him in a second. But Banjo, if you had to say, just go off the wall, what was some of the decks that you would bring in a match that didn't mean anything? What would you bring?
Snap Pick Renounced Darkness Warlock with Barnes Discharge.
Yes. Yeah, I like that option. That's a nice option.
How about for you?
We saw the last Kaleidosaur, so a few weeks ago. So maybe the Holy Wrath Molten Giant Paladin, or maybe Aggro Priest. The Aggro Priest deck. I don't. That may not be meme enough, but and he actually has just gotten on. So there's a lot of different things. Of course, just going through other options. Mill Rogue is a possibility. Jungle Giants Druid is a possibility. So yeah, there's a lot of good, interesting options that these decks could be. Of course, it could also be that these players just want to play their match and just they could be bringing standard decks, but we're sort of hoping that's not the case because Tiny Fans already won the season. So let's have a little fun night. Let's see a little memery going on. Let's see. We are still now. He is online now. I do see that, but I do not see. They have not challenged up yet. So I'm trying to think of some other stuff that we could. So, Banjo, you were on SHL Week tonight on Wednesday, and I think we both called that Tiny Fan was going to win this match. But did you have any? Looking through the matches, were there any matches that surprised you that have already been played?
Yeah, let me pull it up here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know I'm dropping something on.
No, you're good. I think in my prediction I said that Darkseid would beat Jasper just because I didn't want to pick all Tiny Fan Club. Right. That was 3-2. No surprise that Soon beat Animore, and surprise that Full Eye beat Lineman.
I say the only thing that I think really looking at this that surprises me is Sihoyon actually sweeping Animore.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I would expected that to be probably a 3-2.
And if it was a 3-2, then we actually would have had a match tonight that would have mattered. But I think everything else, I think Ridiculous winning. I think we both called that. For Sexy Hombres. We said Fly Sihoyon. And then, I think we said Darkseid might be the
underdog to come back.
Correct. But Jasper ends up winning that as well.
Yeah,
okay, so
Tiny Fin continued their dominant performance through the playoffs.
So, just curious, actually, I want to check a stat real quick. Did Tiny Fin drop a game this season?
That's a good question.
I would say they dropped like one.
Yeah, I don't think they dropped more than that.
Let's see.
They lost their second week to Xenergy.
Actually, okay, so actually they were 5-2 and 2. Actually, they had 2 ties. So I mean, that's counting all the weeks of the playoffs right now. So, so yeah, 5 wins, 2 losses, 2 ties, 30 match wins against 11 match losses. Now that's just impressive in and of itself. This is by far the highest in the league for just match win percentage. And then even game wins, 63% of their games won, 103-61 on just game. So Tiny Fan has just had a really just dominant season overall. I'm actually surprised they actually tied 2 of their weeks.
Yeah, I didn't realize we actually had ties this season in SHL. But just looking at their PR, they're over 1,900 PR.
So unfortunately, you will not be seeing
Incredible.
Tiny Fin. Yeah, next season, Tiny Fin will not be back in the same shape, at least. There might be new people on Tiny Fin, but they are. They'll have to bring that PR to below 1,800 for next season. So.
Yeah, and because of that, it's possible it's advantageous that G-Kick wants to lose, so he won't have so much PR to hit the cap of Tiny Fin.
Oh, actually, it looks like they have started their match. Did we get bans? I don't think we got bans for this. I mean, it's not like bans really matter that much on this, but you know. Let's see. G-Kick ban Rogue, Rogue ban Druid. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Alright, and let's see. It looks like Rogue GT may just be playing traditional old. Yeah, this is just token Druid against. It looks like Razika's Priest. Oh, come on, y'all. Come on.
Get more creative than this.
You have to get more creative than this. So, yeah, these are just fairly standard decks here. So,
I was not looking forward to Vicious Fledglings.
No. Now, of course, GK does have the answer with Shadow Word Pain, and he can even drop the Northshire Cleric to follow up, which is actually pretty decent because everything in the hand right now. Well, until he actually drew the Enchanted Ray, because now he can buff it with Market Visage.
Great play. 3 mana 4/4, which is insane against Priest, and draw a card.
Yep. Yeah, really nice. Of course, he does have something that might actually be able to contest the board right now, which is the Arkari Soul Priest. But
he has Binding Heal, so he could hold it if he wanted to try to Binding Heal a minion. However, that does hurt itself for 5, which is very. This is not the matchup where you want to deal 5 damage to yourself.
No, it is not. No, definitely. Well, actually, that just picked up a swipe there. He can actually clear the board with that swipe. If he aims it at the Northshire Cleric.
I like that a lot. It's pretty awkward. I mean, Priest doesn't want to deal 1 damage to 1 minion. The only real thing they have is Holy Smite, but otherwise they don't want to lose a board clear on 1 minion. Doing this allows him to either board clear like he just did, or you can just trade it into the cleric. So,
alright, so for Rogue, he does have Living Mana as an option, just refill the board here, which I think is fine, especially since you just saw thing it played. However, actually, I want to see a heal on that thing first. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Heal it, draw a card, and then you can Shadow Word Horror the board. So, GK does have the clear. Now, unfortunately, Rogue, though, doesn't have a whole lot of follow-up. He just drew a Druidos one, and is actually going with the taunt option. So he can actually buff these up to two power minions, and actually make a pretty decent taunt overall.
Yeah. I think you put the minion down, so you have a bigger buff for the next turn. Although Thalnos, combined with that Spirit Lash, is going to clear most of it.
Yeah, so I think I want to see that Spirit Lash come down.
I don't like this. If Rogue buffs this, how are you expecting to deal with the board?
Does he have... I'm sure he has one in deck, but we haven't seen it yet. Have we seen the... oh no, he used a Shadow Word Horror, so the Bite-Sized Potion is basically dead at this point.
Yes. Yeah, I think he has Dragonfire as his only remaining spell, or board clear, I believe, except for Spirit Lash. He already used Hawk Eye, so he can't do the combo with his full Circle of Healing.
Well, his Shadow Visions, he can try to get his... Oh, there it is, Dragonfire Potion. Yep, he pulls it. So he will be able to clear this board with the Dragonfire Potion. And then... Yep, and that should be cast right now, basically. So yeah, so now Rogue is just left with the swipe in hand. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, no, he still does keep the 2-1 around. So, but he does pick up another Druid Swarm. This could be another one. Oh, actually goes with the Poison Slapshot here. I sort of like that because you know big things are coming down.
I think if Kick has Potion of Madness after all of this, he's going to be able to deal with it. Oh,
and he did. Right off the top.
It's going to be a disastrous for Rogue anyway, so just going ahead and making the Poisonous Spider. It's going to be better against more cards than it's specifically only Potion of Madness.
Now, I will say he is thinking about maybe leaving both of these up right now, because then he could potentially take it for a better thing. Oh, wow. And he's going to get rewarded a little bit here, because the Thalamus and Spirit Lash will be able to play this whole board again. And that's his second living mana. There is no more living mana for board refill, so from that point on, it's going to be individual creatures. And it looks like G-Kick is going to go that route here, so they're definitely heal back up to 30, and then draw a card. And there's Lyra. Yeah, Lyra's
100% like to see Lyra play down here just as the body. Could even play the Pint-Size Potion here because it's not going to do much from here on out. So I don't know, maybe he just didn't realize or he forgot he was going to draw and wanted to hit a snap heal, but I think the Lyra is the correct play.
Actually, though, he has a bunch of good stuff here. He can play Lyra, he can do Potion of Madness to take the thing. That's Eternal Servitude. Is there a card that he can get back as Eternal Servitude? That might be... Oh, but he actually gave it back to him unknowingly, I think. Yeah, he gave it back to him. So now I believe that opens up for almost a full clear. Well, actually, no, it'll stick around.
Job's done.
But he is going to clear the Lyra here. However, interestingly enough, well, there's two things. One, he's holding Silence, but the other thing is he's also holding Forbidden Shaping. I want to see, I think, Forbidden Shaping for the whole 10.
I like clearing off the wolf.
For 8, not bad. Okay, cat, yeah, 7/7. That's a decent body.
Yeah, the 10s tend to not be as much better, and sometimes even worse than the 8s.
Right, yeah,
definitely. Yeah, and getting the plus, killing off the dire wolf is very beneficial. So I like this.
Yeah, no, this is actually, now one thing about this is actually excellent here. And Rogue is going to realize that he's not going to win this from this position, so he's going to go ahead and give this up. So G-Kick will win game number 1 in this non-meme fest, apparently. So, let's see. I believe Rogue JT... Let me look back at the bans again. So G-Kick banned the Rogue. So there's no Rogue. So Priest and Warlock is his other two options. Looks like Rogue is going with the Warlock, which I think seems reasonable.
No, we see a Glacial Shard in his, I assume it's Zoolock, but...
Yep, definitely Zoo.
Not sure what the Glacial Shard's doing in there yet.
I have seen some versions of Zoolock that have actually been running that, just as sort of protection, I guess, against some of the aggro decks, things that are actually faster than Zoolock.
Okay.
So it's not unreasonable, but it is definitely an odd choice. Alright, so G-Kick here, he can't toss out the Northshire Cleric because that's just going to get gobbled up for free. So I think, Heal Face, Emote, and Pass Turn, I think.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
Now for Rogue, he is holding Sausage Captain, and Patches has not been pulled yet, so this will get a 3/3 and a 2/2 out. So it looks like he is going to go that route.
Now, G-Kick can get to it. He has Kazakus on 4, can pull and if he gets a board clear, he can clear the board with the Kazakus position on 5 and be in an okay spot, followed up by Raza or Holy Nova. So, although it looks bad for him now, it's not completely over. Not sure why he played out the cleric here.
I don't know. It's still getting the
only thing it's doing is preventing 3 damage, which is okay, but you really there's not much upside of doing that.
Alright, so it looks like G-Kick is going to play the Kazakus here. He's going for a 5. He does get the board clear option. And he has... I actually like the draw 2 card option, I think, here. Your life total's not under any great risk yet.
You have Lyra and you have Holy Nova. You have board clears. Yeah. I like the hard draw.
Now, I'm actually surprised Rogue JT is actually thinking about throwing another card out here, because you know your opponent just played it. Okay, Firefly I can probably get behind, but the Flame Imp is just begging for it to be killed for free, basically.
I really do not like those trades. Not only, so if your opponent does have the 4 mana board clear, and you want your Tar Creeper to have extra health so it doesn't die, and this also plays right into Holy Nova.
Yep.
So I definitely don't think I would have traded at all, just let if he has the board clear, you just let him do it. You're not losing that much by trading, or by not trading. But yeah, I think his trades are not very good.
And actually, I think G-Kick just playing Raw to that turn has actually baited out more creatures from Rogue JT here, and so this Kazaka's potion is actually going to be pretty good.
Yeah,
but yeah, you can also Holy Nova, yeah, so that's fine too.
Yeah, the Rogue is going to be playing bigger minions than 2 health, and so that was about as good as a Holy Nova is ever going to get.
You are not the boss of me.
Alright, so it looks like Rogue is going to play Microsword M followed by Doomguard. He will discard 2 cards, but draw 2 more. That is a Death Speaker. Yeah, again, that's one that I've seen sort of teched in, but it's odd.
Embrace the void.
Alright, the Corey Soul Priest is actually going to be able to finish off this Doomguard here. And he's actually going to throw out the Wild Pyromancer as well. Yeah, he doesn't have a way to get... Unfortunately, he doesn't have a way to get rid of the Mechazard, so Rogue GT is going to have an excellent Bone Mare target here.
Ooh. And you can also second Doomguard to just draw 2 more cards, or to cycle 2 more cards, but under select with Bone Mare. I like this. Just get your more expensive minions out. Doomguard, you can combo later with some extra mana that you have.
And with the draw of silence, he actually took out the... Okay, so now there is no target for this turn. So, and he's going to, of course, heal the face since do damage here.
Interesting, G-Kick did not play the Wild Pyromancer or the Priest of the Feast here. I would have liked to see the Priest of the Feast come out. Rogue, I mean, I guess Doomguard plus Veteran can do 6, but you don't really have cheap spells in your hand either, so I would like to see the Priest of the Feast come out.
Alright, so it looks like G-Kick is going to use Blood Mage Thalamus to buff that thing up. I want to see that Doomsayer come down here, I think.
I agree. You gain initiative, and then you can play Beast Pyromancer and Curious Glimmerroot on 1 turn with the big board.
Yep, it's like, well, he's going to play Curious Glimmerroot now, and he does pick correctly in the Flame Imp, as we've already seen that played. So discard both of them, but he has not discarded the Blood Reaver Goldan, so he's not in the worst spot at the moment, but
Blessed be this funnel cake.
I hope you like my invention.
so he's gonna start drawing. He does get the Binding Heal, so he will be able to actually gain a good amount of life back here. And then he's gonna Binding Heal. That will heal for 3 plus an additional 5. Plus he has his hero power. Honestly, he even wants to throw out a Flame in at this point. I can make an argument for it. But he's actually just going to go for a wider board here. And Rogue GT is going to draw again. That's the second Death Speaker.
Sense your strength.
Alright. So unfortunately, for GK, he draws Lyra, but has no spells to actually combo with it. Now, Doomsayer will prevent 7 damage here if he decides to kill it.
Yeah, so G-Kick had quite a few board clears, but he's running out of steam, and once Rogue can just tap his way to the Death Knight and turn the corner and start coming back against G-Kick. Unless Kick finds his Death Knight first. So at this point, it's pretty much a race to the Death Knight, but Rogue JT definitely has the advantage in the race.
Alright, so it looks like I don't get. I don't get.
You are not the boss of me.
I don't get the I don't get that card. The Soulfire, because the Soulfire, you still have to have both creatures, or at least one of the two creatures, to kill it. So, but GK is actually going to go Spirit last year, and picks up a Holy Nova. That's actually a pretty decent pickup overall for this. And then he's going to heal up. So he does have something set up for the next turn. Now, of course, now Soulfire here, while he has no cards in hand, would be okay. Let's see now. And he'll Soulfire out that, and actually he can. This is a full board clear for Rogue GT here. See, unfortunately, I think I see this. This is starting to slip away from G-Kick. It's like, okay, so like no Mission Vendor can draw him an additional card. That's not bad.
I think if he gets to his Death Knight first, though, Rogue is so low on health that he can come back. So I think if whoever draws the Death Knight first, I think will definitely win. If neither one, Rogue JT definitely has the advantage. So I think Kick has to draw either Dragonfire Potion or the Death Knight right here.
Well, there's the Dragonfire Potion. So,
and he still needs the Death Knight or Mind Blast.
Yeah, Mind Blast would work.
However, we haven't seen Velen or Mind Blast in the deck.
Alright, that's Dark Iron Dwarf. So, yep. So, I think that was way too soon of a concession.
Why concede there? Maybe he's not running Death Knight.
Could be. But
we saw a lot of tech cards. I think that's the second Dark Iron Dwarf. We saw two Death Speakers. So I think he definitely could have just gone for a heavy aggro.
Yeah, it's like I mean, and yeah, you're at 5 life. Your opponent doesn't have anything on board, so you could sort of safely tap there.
Yeah, and a 4/4. What's Priest going to do against the 4/4?
Right. All right. So Rogue GT is also playing Razakis Priest here. Now GK, of course, did he actually mulligan into Shadow Reaper Anduin, or did he keep the Shadow Reaper Anduin? I did not see.
I actually didn't catch it either, so I'm not sure.
It's like, if you kept it, then I mean, in the Priest Mirror, I think you always keep that. But,
yes.
But if it was a mulligan, then I guess that was a good mulligan then too. I think I just want to draw trade card draws here, so for the Loot Hoarder, and Rogue honestly should be very happy to trade into this, but he can deny a card draw with Silence, but I think there are better targets further down the road. Nope, but he is going to go ahead and silence. So what are your thoughts on silencing the Loot Hoarder to prevent a card draw?
Excellent decision. This is pretty much about a race of who gets the combo first. So that draw is pretty much the most important thing you can silence. Really, I guess you can silence Lyra, but I would rather cycle my deck than cycle spells for sure. Cheap spells can also be combined with Bell and get more damage.
Agreed. So, alright, so Rogue teaches me on how to play his Kazakus here. And it looks like he got the summon 2 friendly minions that die this game and deal 5 damage. I think that's a pretty decent combination given the board state at this current point. But GK is going to prevent Rogue JT from drawing, and he will get to draw himself thanks to the Potion of Madness. And he could play the No Mission Inventor to actually draw another card as well. So he's cycling through at a pretty decent rate right now.
I think I would have liked to see the Kazakus there picking up a 5 potion to try to cycle. It fits your curve much better. Even though it dies the Kazakus on board, you don't really care about a 3/3 at this point in the game. So it's very debatable, but I would have liked to see the Kazakus go to the Inventor. Oh, he goes for 10.
He's going 10. Okay,
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know about that either. It's like, because I think 5 is probably about the sweet spot right now. I could even make an argument for 1, but especially now that he has both components. He has both the Raza and the Shadow Reaper Anduin.
He chose not to silence the Foundness. I wonder what he's saving that for. if he's trying to save cheap spells for Lyra or Belwyn, then you should have just gone ahead and chosen the 1-cost potion. I'm not too sure what he's saving that silence for.
No, I am not certain either. He is going to go ahead and drop Raza here, though, I think. And he could actually, if he's saving the silence, he could silence the Kazakus and go ahead and get a value trade on that.
Yeah, I still think it's better to just silence that Thalnos to deny the card draw. But he disagrees.
Yep. And Rogue JT is actually he actually picked up his own Dragon Fire Potion, so he does have the ability to clear this board at this point if he would like. But he's actually going to do the Akari Soul Priest and use the Kazakus to get a trade on that. Alright, so GK does pick up his own Blood-based Thalamus here. Once the Shadow Warrior Pain and the Akari Soul Priest, I think that's reasonable. And then maybe he's going to toss a Blood-based Thalamus here, so he will get an additional. Just to cycle it through, he's looking now. If he does have, it's been 2 games. We haven't seen Prophet Valen yet. But Roji has his own Potion of Madness and will actually be able to again deny draw to him. And he's actually going to heal the Kazakus so that he can get an additional draw out of this. Because right now he has no combo pieces. But I think it's reasonable at this point. Circle of Healing will also take care of that again. And Shadow War Pain will finally finish off the Kazakus. So he got to draw, 3 cards off of that? So, not too bad. Alright, so G-Kick is going to go with the best turn 8 play that he can, which is Shadow Reaper Anduin. And he can't actually kill the... he's just going straight face. I like this. Here, he has... I think he has the damage to close this out in hand at this very moment. Well, of course, yeah, Lyra the take there, so I didn't. Lyra right now I think is going to be a little tough because you only get to play cycle 1 card here.
Yeah, you cycle a card, but you put an extra, that just giving that Lyra is an extra threat that Kick has to deal with in addition to your normal threats.
So, for D-Kick, he has a couple of different ways he could do this. He could do Akari Soul Priest with Circle of Pain, and that would finish off everything. Or he could have just used the Dragon Fire Potion as well.
I like this. It gets the minion on the board, and Dragon Fire Potion can be... it does a little more damage, so it can be used to clear Raza, for example.
Blessed be this funnel
Alright,
cake.
so... Well, Rogue is going to just try to create a board here. He's going to use the Holy Smite to finish off the Akari Soul Priest. But still, as of right now, no component yet for him here. So, it looks like he's going to silence and...
Just the big potion.
He uses the big potion here. He will get an 8-8. Unfortunately for him... Wait, I just realized something. Wait, did he get that Shadow Ward Death off of Lyra? No. This is not a Kazakus deck. Oh no, yeah, it was. Yeah, he drew a Kazakus. He played Kazakus, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright. So he must have got that Shadow Word death off of Lyra.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Alright. So with this board here, he actually do a decent amount of damage to this board.
Yeah, he's close to lethal.
Yeah, he is actually really close
He
to
may
lethal
be
now.
lethal, I'm not sure. He didn't count.
Yeah, I think he's lethal.
Yep. I think it's 2 off. Yeah, it's 2 off. So Rogue needs to find some sort of healing or he dies.
I hope you like my invention.
Let's see.
That's healing.
It's healing, yeah. It's not great healing, but it is healing. But even that would be healing for 8. He has 3 spells in hand. He can just toss out for free. I mean, sorry. Now he
that
does.
is lethal.
Yeah, now that is lethal with the Doomsayer. So, all right. So a very quick one, and unfortunately, no meme decks to be found here. But G-Kick ends up sweeping Rogue JT with the Priest, and
so Lyra, or not Lyra. I guess Lyra too. So Lyra, Raza, and Anduin were in the bottom 8.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. I was like, chances are, I don't know if there was a way for him to win that game, period. Especially considering that G-Cake started off with Anduin in hand at the beginning of the game. But anyway, so, well, with that, that was a 21-minute match. And G-Cake does win over Rogue JT. As I said, this match didn't really mean anything. It was just more of a fun match, which I was hoping we'd see more fun decks, but they didn't want to meme it up, apparently. So, but again, congratulations to Tiny Fin Fan Club. I am going to try to have all of them on SHL Sunday Ticket this week.
SHL week tonight?
Yeah, SHL week tonight. Yes, on Wednesday. And I believe we're going to open up tomorrow, have the MVP voting, or the voting and the awards hopefully will all be on Wednesday night. So, Manja, a really quick match tonight, but any thoughts on this matchup?
Nothing besides being disappointed about the decks they brought.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, it was like I was really hoping for some good memery, and unfortunately, we did not get it tonight. But anyway, well, we've had an excellent season here. I've enjoyed getting to cast these matches every week since I think week 3 is when we picked back up here. So, and definitely looking forward to next season. So, until Wednesday, until next season, good night, everybody.
Good night.